Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and from the relatively cozy confines of this safe room, I'd like to welcome you back to Claire's side of things, here in Resident Evil 2. Last time on the game, we came to several incredibly startling and disturbing revelations about the state of affairs of this place, and as it turns out, the entire Raccoon City Police Department is under siege by an army of the undead. So I think that finding her brother Chris is a little out of the picture right now as we try to find a way to survive this horrid onslaught. But as it stands, our only lead is the potential of there being a secret passage under the police station leading out. And what better way to investigate that than by heading upstairs and exploring the upper levels. Why not? Starting with you, ma'am. Oh my God. Jesus. The 5-shooter does not miss until it does. Yeah, because we got this guy over here. Sometimes he will literally just plank himself off the corner of this low handle here. I'm gonna wait for him to get off the stairs. Sir, I'm gonna need you to maintain some distance, please. There you go. Just pop him a couple times. There you go. Yeah, when I was playing this with Leon, he actually fell off from up here and disappeared. I could not find him for the life of me, and it was awful. Ooh! Oh my goodness. Oh geez, I am so sorry. I know you wanted that head pop, but that is all right by me. Yeah, usually if she gets up, she will not go down. Wait, where the hell did you go? There's supposed to be another zombie over here. Did you? What the? There's usually one that's on the staircase right here. What the hell? Did you fall? I don't think you can do that in this run. Is this game broken? Because I can hear you too. Or did you run up to the 3rd level? You know what? We'll deal with you later. I want to enjoy the basking of one shot, one kill. Starting off with a red herb. Nice. Over here we have a men's locker room, and although we can enter it, Claire cannot. That is unless she finds some extra equipment in the form of a valve, which is required to get through this steam. Maybe it'll be in here, right? Nope. Okay. Get off me, jump scared janitor zombie. Must have been quite the nerd. And then over here we have our first little mini locker that we can unlock. There are only 3 of these combinations we really need to worry about. And the other one is, I believe, DCM and then SJZ or something like that, you know, for a jazz festival in September. But here's our first instance of flame rounds. Of course, you'd find shotgun shells in here if it weren't for, you know, us playing as Claire. Go take a look over here. Nice, nice. And nothing. Okay, now for this. Really annoying portable safe instructions. Press a button to light up its corresponding lamp. Light them all up to open the safe, but they have to be done in a certain order, and pressing one in the wrong order will make you have to start the sequence over again. And the thing about this is that these combinations are always randomized, but we can go ahead and take a look at it right now by examining it. Take a look. So what I like to do here is more or less focus on the bottom side of things and then just try to deduce a pattern with a hard starting point. Try to find sequences that go together, and then you should be okay. So I think I'll do something like, nice. Okay, which one was it? Yes! Oh my God, I did not think I was gonna get it that fast. That was kind of an annoying pattern, actually. I just got really lucky, but that gets us a spare part, and because we're right there, we might as well go and deal with that right now. Just head on down and have ourselves a grand old time. We have a couple of different options we can choose from. I just like doing this right now, even though we'll have to come back with another spare key and then the other bit of business pertaining to the weapons locker. So we could immediately get this. I think I might just go for the knife, actually. The knife. So set that right there. And that'll be the only thing we can get. So 103. And I will go and get my weapon of choice. Nice. Yeah, we don't need the extra gunpowder. That's for squares, man. Okay, so we have another knife, and I think I will just go ahead and dump this off right now because we are going to be getting a lot of stuff coming up in the upper levels. So I just want to make sure we have enough room so we can also enjoy the music some more. There we go. So I'll go and make that nice and organized. And one of my favorite parts about this is the sound effect it makes when you scroll through all of your items. Doesn't that kind of sound like a cartoon character like running around on their tippy toes? I don't know. I just always thought that was so funny. And it's like a good sound too. It's like, I don't know. I'm not any Charlie Puth or anything, but it sounds very demonstrably great in my ears. But there's not anything else we can do over there at the moment, so we're gonna run up and grab even more ammo. Not that we particularly need it, but you know, they give it to us, so there we have it. Almost filled up again too. Is this the other locker already? Oh my god, I did not think it was gonna be this quick. All right, DCM. Sure, why not? DC Comics X Marvel. And here we have submachine gun ammo. So you definitely would have gotten some Magnum shells before, but yeah, this is the old Hornet Rush. Nice. And then over here with a nice little shadow. Huh. Alrighty then. Well, here we have it, the Spade Key. This is going to be instrumental in doing quite a lot of movement-based things, so it's a very good idea that we found that. However...
What was that?
A terrible omen of things to come, if I could even just say that right now. To any survivors, consider this a gift for anyone still unfortunate enough to be alive. Keep your eyes peeled for those creepy fucks that look like they were skinned alive. Lickers, we call them. They're blind as bats, but their hearing more than makes up for that. So long as you don't run around like a total idiot, guns a-blazing, you should be able to slip right by them. Well, probably. Either way, make like my grandma and creep around as slow as possible. Okay, that's weird. Anyway. Not that I want to go, but duty calls. That, and I've got a friend to avenge. David, are you the same one that wrote the incident report before, or what was that? But let's get the hell out of here. This third floor is going to be a little more important for later, specifically because there is a statue in here that we have to deal with. So we'll go ahead and grab this. Why not? Couple of boards. And that very well could be everything. There's also you trying to jump scare me. I don't think so. Here, we'll just do this. I think that's probably enough. I feel like you do come to life is the thing. There we go, just to make sure. Plus there is still even more ammo around here to be picked up. Maybe standard mode was a mistake. Who knows? Well, you definitely want to come over here because there is C4 that has been planted here, but it looks like it's missing its ignition device. Huh. Well, we can get a little more information on that with some guy's scribblings. Damn those corporate assholes, they cut me off after all I've done for them, but if that's how it's gonna be, so be it. I'm gonna have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. I boarded all those filthy pigs up in a steel pen and set some C4. All I gotta do is detonate it, and it's sayonara, suckers. But it's no fun if it's over too soon, so maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you, and I'll spare the others. Oh my god, this guy's going literally postal. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me, your own superior? Holy shit. This was Chief Irons who wrote this. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Well, pretty disturbing to say the absolute least, seeing as though something else seems to have gotten all of them. Yikes. Alright, well, at the very least, you want to go ahead and grab this hip pouch. Make life a little better for yourself. And I don't trust you. I really don't. Usually he falls when he's dead, so I have a feeling he's not dead, but welcome to the library.
Claire, it's Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
Why? What's up?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
Ooh, that can't be good. I have a feeling it's not going to be great. Okay, well down here we have a couple of zombies we need to contend with, and luckily these two are already of the deceased variety, but this man has a lot of health, so we want to hope for our grade A head pops. Oh my god. All right. But there's another roamer out here. We'll call her L, and she should be, yeah, sauntering her way over here. How's it going? You must be Kathy. I know. Oh my Jesus! I swear, critical hits do not happen this frequently. If you're watching this, it's because I have really bad luck on my Leon run, and I was not getting head pops for crap, man. Ooh, there we go. Oh my god, another head pop. Jesus. Holy god. Now for the last one. We have this guy who just loves eating ass. How's it going, friend? Get off of him. No one said you could do that. There you go. As he falls in a Shakespearean fashion. Stop it. Both of you stay down. Are you getting up? Yes, he was. Bro, stop it. There we go. I think that's good. I would like everybody in here to stay as dead as possible, if I can even say that. Okay, so pretty important room the library is, this vestige of literature and books. We're gonna go ahead and move some of these bookshelves preemptively. Until we get a hand crank that is able to lower this one, there won't be any way to get up into that room. So what you wanna do is use Claire's superhuman strength and move all of these so that by the time we run back here and stick this in the hole, we can go ahead and move all three of these and be set to go. Don't forget there's some ammo back here. And there's also, if I'm not mistaken, a very important knife on the ground. I believe I left this here with Leon, but I'll just go ahead and take it now. Also, you might think to yourself, hey, why the hell did you pick up that random ass red book? Well, that will definitely come into play very soon. But for the time being, let's go ahead and unlock the hell out of this spade door. This will take us to the main hall, but I actually want to backtrack for just a spell because there's something we can do in here, and that is bask in the glory that is this unicorn statue. This thing is so majestic, so incredible, and it's just daintily leaning upon this police badge crest thing. Beneath it, we have a couple of symbols that we are going to have to find some way of figuring out how to solve this, but the game tells us you can view your files right here, so that's nice of them. And if you recall from our old friend Elliot, he did manage to make some pretty accurate sketchings of what to expect here. So we have 69ing fish, we have an overcooked lobster, and we also have the gust bellows for the unicorn statue at least. So let's take a look. There's one. I don't know if these are supposed to be like, or maybe that's a scorpion. Huh. All right. So then this mustn't be gust bellows. Maybe it's just dumping out some old potty water. Who knows? But upon completing that puzzle, you get the unicorn medallion. Yeah, that's nice. We'll go and toss that right over here. And let's also pick ourselves up one of these. Nice. But of more importance, I would say you should probably just pick up the upper floors map. It's pretty useful. You can see that just by going beyond the shower room. It'll take us into a hallway leading to the STARS office where we might be able to get more information about Chris's whereabouts. But at the moment, it will also lead out here to the lounge again, except it's locked from the other side. Why did they ever keep those here? It's just like you could play such a horrible prank on people by just locking on the other side of the door you needed to go to. So, I don't know. It's a little silly. But let's go and make our return to Marvin. He seemed a little frantic and desperate to talk to us, but I'm gonna go and snag this ammo, which for the first time, we won't have any room for it because your capacity max is out at 60 before you have to go and use another slot. And this is awful news for us because I wanna grab the medallion from the lion as well. So you know what we could actually do? This is gonna do a little alchemy here. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna mix 2 and 2 and voila, we are set. And I'm gonna be dumping some stuff off down there in just a minute. But first, The majestic as hell lion awaits. So let's take a look over here at the notebook again. We're going to need a very ravishing side profile self-portrait, maybe some dried rosemary, and a giant rubber chicken. Let's do it. Where are you at? Side profile self-portrait. Dried rosemary, and my old friend, Sun God Ra. And with that, lion medallion. Beautiful. All right, Marvin, what's going on?
There you are. Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my God, he made it.
You know him?
Yeah, it's Leon. Kennedy, I think?
The rookie. Thought he looked familiar. You can make it to that courtyard. The second floor, east side.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
Man, as much as I love Marvin's character, I do feel like the rapport he shares with Claire is just much more sincere and genuine than, you know, the awkward relationship he has with Mr. Leon S. Kennedy here, which is understandable, you know, being rookie of the year and someone you would potentially work with. They share a much more stoic, masculine, professional demeanor to each other, so it only makes too much sense. Now over here we have ourselves the fabled spade door that we can now open. And this is going to be extremely useful for us because it takes us back to the West office, complete with our lovely welcome banner and streamers and all that good stuff. But we're not going to worry too much about that at the moment, and instead we're going to deposit some medallions, starting with the lion.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
I mean, technically, isn't Rita the one who discovered this? I guess Elliot is the one who acted on it more, but that's right. Toss that in there. Even more is revealed, and we'll be getting that last one shortly once we stumble upon a Duracell battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss all this junk in here. There we go. We'll be picking up another board soon, so I will definitely be using that once we get it, but I don't think we'll need it for the second floor. That's fine. Mark my words, Marvin, I will be back. So this technically is something that was available to us right from the beginning, and we could have definitely come in here if we wanted to explore, but it's being, you know, barricaded by yet another spade door, so not really much in here aside from perhaps an early herb or a brand spanking new pamphlet. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we are the home of pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. In this guide, we'll introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer, starting with the police station. The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. But wait, if that wasn't enough to quell your curiosity, go ahead and visit the local orphanage. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation and generous donations. Well, the building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. Yet, children incumbency remains high, and that's it. You know, those are only 2 points of interest here in Raccoon City. But again, we feast our eyes upon a lovely safe here, and this one is a little bit easier to remember, I think. So we have left 6, right 2, and then I believe left 11? It's always weird. Yeah, there it is. Because it's usually, well, I don't even know what it's usually like. I'm gonna just make a fool out of myself. But for Leon, we get a muzzle brake, and for Claire, you get the extended mag. So we'll just go ahead and toss that on right now since we don't get any additional benefits to not. There we go. Matilda is nice and pimped out, man. Okay. Well, if we head over here, we can go ahead and use our key for the last time. because it's now going to tell us about the fine art of recycling. So let's go and dump that. Don't need it. And welcome to this upper eastern hallway. Oh, there's another wood board over here. Okay, that's good to know. We'll have to come back here later with another tool to open this. It's a little bit more important in run 2, I believe. But speaking of, this art room, holy god, this is, I think, the only time in the game that I actually audibly, like, had to, like, calm myself down because of something that happens in run 2, and I just, you guys will see it. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince, the pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry, the diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There is no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. So, like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It's said that it once adorned a noble woman's jeweled box and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, this stone that's long been shrouded in legend will be on display during auction in 3D on ice. But yeah, dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in beauty's shadow. This jewel has turned caring nobles who love their subjects into despots more terrible than Caligula, and we have the tales to prove it. So, very interesting, because I think it is very apropos of the police chief of this place, Mr. Irons. So here's the key card, and once we return, we'll be able to make full use of that. But because we still have the lovely book in our inventory, and this hand is just perfectly situated, we'll go and combine those, and we will fulfill the prophecy of that photo we saw. So if you already know this solution, you don't need to worry about, you know, taking care of that undeveloped film. But in doing so, he bestows upon us a gift. Ooh.